5 a.m. Time to start another great day at Oak Grove. I'm so glad they gave me this comfy desk. Alright, welcome to my flipped class. Alright, see, I flipped it, so I'm sleeping here. Actually, my wife flipped it, so I'm sleeping here. It's a long story. But today we're going to start on some division word problems. And so first things first, let's do a little review. I have 322 divided by 6. We know how to solve that problem. I know you know how to solve that problem. So I'm not worried about that right now. What I'm worried about is that you know the vocabulary. Okay? We got divisor, we got dividend, we got quotient. I'll even give you the answer. Maybe. Maybe not. Ah! Oh well. 322 divided by 6. Well, 322 is our divisor, right? The divisor is the 6. The number that is dividing up the larger number is our divisor. The number that is being divided is the dividend. And our answer, whatever that may be, is the quotient. I tell you what, I'll give you a little bonus tomorrow if you solve this problem, 322 divided by 6, if you get it right. Okay? All right, we're going to work on division word problems, okay? This is a very basic introduction. So the word problems are pretty easy. I don't want you to think that they're always going to be this easy. This is just so we get an idea of what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to do it. The word problems and the math will become much more difficult, but this is a good introduction, so let's do a couple of these together. All right. Kylie has 31 pieces of candy. Must be the day after Halloween. It's a lot of candy. Kylie has 31 pieces of candy. She wants to share her candy with John and Myra so everyone has the same amount. And then you've got, so that sets up the problem. Now you've got your questions. How many pieces of candy will each person receive? And how many pieces of candy will be left over? Well, I try to just think about it as a real life situation. If instead of Kylie, it was me or one of my friends. Well, if I had 31 pieces of candy and I'm going to share them with 2 of my friends, I'm taking 31 and dividing it by 2, right? Think about it. I like candy. I'm sharing them. I'm not giving them the candy. I'm sharing the candy. So actually, Kylie gets the candy too. So she's sharing it with herself, with John, and with Myra. All right? So I've got 31 pieces of candy, and I'm going to divide it between 3 because each person gets the same amount of candy. All right? So now I've set up the problem. And it's a pretty easy problem. We know that. That's okay. All right? 31 divided by 3. Let's do the standard algorithm this time. Okay? And maybe next time we'll do the box method. 3 goes into 3 how many times? 1 time. Right? If you skip count, that's the first one you say. 3, 6, 9. I got it. First time. 3. Okay? 3 goes into 3 1 time. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. If I drop down my 1, I've got 1. 3 goes into 1 how many times? It doesn't, right? It doesn't. If I have 1 cup holder, I don't have 3 drinks that can fit in that 1 cup holder, okay? 3 does not go into 1. So I'm going to put a 0 up here because it goes in 0 times. It doesn't happen. 0 times 3 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. What does that become? You guessed it. Our remainder. So my answer is 10 remainder 1. That's just the math problem. The neat thing, and what can be the hard thing, but I don't think for you guys it will be, the neat thing about this, we've just done a very basic math problem, okay? Now we have to decide what this answer means, okay? I've got 10, remainder 1. Well, it asks us how many pieces of candy will each person get? Well, it looks like they'll each get 10 pieces, right? If you divvied it up between 3 people, they each get 10 pieces. And when it says how many pieces of candy will be left over, well, think about that. How many pieces of candy will be remaining, left over, remaining, remainder? How many pieces will be left over? We have a remainder of 1. So there's 1 piece. So everyone gets 10 pieces, and then I guess they'll have to draw straws maybe for that last piece. Or maybe Kylie will get it because it's her candy. You know, she should get that. Okay? So now we solved the division problem. We've interpreted it. Okay? We figured it out, and we put it up here. So we've solved the problem, and we've taken our math, and we put it into the word problem. All right? Let's try another. Woo! Same kind of problem, but check it out. Much bigger number. That's where that box method comes in handy, if you're more comfortable that way. Okay? Kylie has 4,215 pieces of candy. She wants to share her candy with John and Myra so everyone has the same amount. Okay? I'm going to set it up the same way. She's got all this candy. I don't know how she got all the candy, but she's got it, and she's going to share it with John and Myra. Okay? I'm going to set this up as box method division. So 4,215, I got my box. And I got plenty of room between each digit. All right? I'm going to pop my 3 over here because remember, Kylie's getting some pieces, John's getting an equal amount of pieces, and Myra's getting an equal number of pieces. Okay? So 3 goes into 4 one time. Okay, that's an easy one. I'm going to pop my 1 up here. 1 times 3 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. The 1 slides over to the next column. To the left, actually it's to the right. Okay, slides over to the right. Now I've got 12. 3 goes into 12 how many times? Well, we're math facts kind of people. 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. I slide over that 0. I still have 1. I don't put it on the other side. I always put it on the left of the number, okay? So 1 or 0, 1, it still adds up to 1 either way. Does 3 go into 1? It doesn't, all right? Doesn't happen. So I'm putting a 0 up here. 0 times 3 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. And I slide that 1 right over here until I have 15. I'm a math facts person. I love math facts. I love multiplication facts. And you need to know them. 3 times what equals 15? It's math fact 5, okay? 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 minus 15 is 0. So my answer, which is up top, 1,405. So how many pieces will each person receive? 1,405. How many pieces of candy will be left over? There wasn't a remainder. So will any piece of candy be left over? No. 0. All right. This next problem, I'm going to read it to you. It's a tough one. We're going to do it in class tomorrow. So if you need to pause it on this page, or if you need to rewind it and listen to the problem a couple of times, do it, all right? Miguel had 678 stickers in his collection. His summer project is to place all of his stickers into an album to keep them safe. If 22 stickers can fit on one page, how many pages will he need to purchase for his binder to display all of the stickers? Okay? You can pause it, you can rewind it and listen to me ask it again. I would like you to bring the answer to this question tomorrow to class. Okay? And one thing I will give you as a hint. If he has any left over, think about where he's going to put those. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you for being in my flipped class. I'll see you there.